Sorry, just loading my YouTube interface. All right, cool. Nice, perfect. Alright. That's just weird. So it's supposed to support cloud saving, but it did not sync from my laptop. So I'm not going to save that or anything because that could cause some problems. Hey Moon, how are you? Yeah, I was going to stream Yooka Laylee, but it didn't sync my save, and it's got like one main save file, so I just want to make sure that it actually has my right save, or else I will log on to finish it and not. So I'm going to play Bloodstained. How are you? You know, they're going really well. Cannot complain. Yeah, it is a really cute game. I really enjoy it. I just gotta adjust the window for Bloodstained now. I really enjoy it, but it didn't have my save on this computer. Like it said, it was synced, but it's like literally 10 levels behind my actual save, and I didn't want to run it for too long or it'll delete my other existing save. So, you know. But this is a great one too. This is a lot like Castlevania, essentially. Right? Yeah. It's both 2D games, but both are pretty excellent in quality. Let's see.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, and not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Black Eruption plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons
I think Konami was working on one.
fell upon city after English city.
I didn't know they just announced another one. Quite honestly, I've been following very little gaming news.
Fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binder, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demon blood. though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the Shardbinders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jeeble, the boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. It's
Presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens.
so Bloodstained
Jeeble is the architect of this
is
new
basically an unofficial Castlevania.
Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
You remember me playing Symphony of the Night? This is very much in that same vein. Yeah, it's relatively new. It honestly took them a long time to fix it. It's a Kickstarter project.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jeeble's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
It's made by the same director that made Symphony of the Night, but with Konami not making Castlevania games, he crowdfunded a quotation mark sequel.
I know how you feel, but the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls, Miriam. I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Joe. If Jeeble is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to
Yeah,
something.
it's a very beautiful game.
10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
Okay, so it saves my equipment. Okay, cool. So I've beaten this game. And I'm in New Game Plus. So, okay, it resets map percentage. Definitely. Yeah, every ring is gonna be better than this right now. Okay, cool. Cool. You can only play as this one, like for this mode, for the main game mode. There's extra modes where you can play as other people. Oh, okay, it's gonna make me do.
I'll take care of...
Is that a shard?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forced the strength you gain from it is undeniable.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the...
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe.
I know my body's... and I'm going to need all the... If I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done...
Just...
How did they get in...
The demons from the castle must have infested the...
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with...
Oh, puns already. Wonderful. Alright, so it doesn't save my accumulated items.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up.
Right? I'm so used to like my, oh, I do have my fast movement. Cool. I'm playing on a PC, but with a controller. Yeah, this is definitely not a great keyboard game. There we go. They come with things and all that. Wireless controllers are pretty great for it. Like the Xbox controllers, because it's Windows, it just like recognizes everything automatically. Very little configuration. It really is.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jeeble, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are. Very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our body. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jeeble, we must return.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Jeeble, wait! Just a flicker.
Bloodstained.
We're here.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
Yeah, right?
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
I followed it from the Kickstarter. To me, it's like the success that Space Venture never was.
Oh, thank
Because
you,
they
Mary.
did well enough with it to, like, the sequels in development.
You know who I am.
You know, that kind of thing.
And that
Like,
means-
it's... was made competently and all that good stuff.
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me.
I love the backer
can see,
rewards in this too. I didn't like pledge at that tier, but the backer rewards in it are like their faces are on their paintings. Not on time. It took them 9 years, but they did deliver it.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important, but you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the
Yes, I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jeeble is responsible for summoning the castle.
They also did a couple of retro games that they released to the backers for free, that were levels from this like downsampled and done in like NES style that were actually like a few hours long, and sold them as separate games to further fund development. And so that like made backers a lot more patient. They were both super fun as well, and they were great games. Like
happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder.
You're right. It is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh.
no, I just backed the game itself. I backed it after Space Venture, so I wasn't like trying to get
asked you to bring her here so
super
she can see
nice
the
stuff that I
horrors
might
of
never
the
get.
fallen village. I have no intention of forcing you.
You don't have to.
Alright, I'm actually gonna skip. A little bit too much expedition there. She's like your shopkeeper, basically.
I did some looking around before.
So this is your safe house. Shop to the left, his like crafting station and all that to the right. You get all these different weapons and shards and like all of these different kind of things. Every enemy you can there's all these different things. Yeah, I want all those. Do I have a dagger? No, I definitely have a rapier. Okay. Oh, it's dagger in. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Ah, here she is.
I know.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop, but the...
So this guy is like your cook.
So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this. Great. I'll go with this. Great.
Once I've transmuted an...
Scrumptious. Scrumptious.
After you get to the castle. Oh, I need the key from the shop.
Miriam, since the... What are you looking to buy? Is this... Then we have a deal.
Does she have
Is
any?
the thank you? Is this many thanks? Is the thank you? Is that then we have a deal? Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key.
Okay, yeah, so characters and all that.
You there? Where? Here's what I've turned. Help.
So she gives you like mission rewards for killing specific monsters. Yeah, okay. I'll have to... I'm so used to having like the double jump and all the moves. I don't have it yet. Okay. Yeah. It won't be that long because I'm on New Game Plus, but yeah, it's still definitely a long game. I'll do normal speed because this is just kind of a cool scene. So those are some of the backers. Yes, in the portraits and as monsters to fight, they did both. There's haunted portraits later on. Okay, it saves all the combos. Cool. I think I backed it for like 25, I want to say.
Miriam?
Alfred?
Why are you, Johannes? That fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You
No,
have
not
a
bad
lot
at
to
all.
explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my action.
He raised like 3.2 million, I think, or something from it.
Enough, child. I am here for the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already...
I want to say it was a very high amount. Yeah, it was millions.
Alfred, how are you still alive?
What were you thinking in coming here?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive.
A small studio.
Book? The Liber Logaia?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome.
So, yeah, but basically he talks about a book that he won't let you have.
I came here because someone...
Yep. Oh, he created, like, the Game Boy Advance Castlevania game, Symphony of the Night, the DS Castlevania game. Like, the guy knew his stuff. The main, like, producer and director. It was, like, the main producer and director from the, like, Game Boy and... Exactly. I wonder if you can already get to the... I think I could get to the... There's something with that. I'll do it after I explore a little bit more. Yeah, my connection just dropped a little bit lower. It should fix in a second. I'm gonna see if it corrects itself. Yeah, I don't know either, because, like, my connection isn't... Okay, it's starting to get better on my end. Because now the speed just, like, rapidly went up. It seems to be a thing with OBS. Because my computer connection doesn't actually drop out. Like, it's connected by Ethernet. So it's saying it should be fixed on my end? Yeah. Yeah, it's, I sat there for a while, so it's delayed. But. Yeah. Yeah, it'll take a second before it catches up to her. No, it was